In this video, we're going to be talking about college football coaches that I think are going to be on the hot seat in 2026. Now, there's been buzz on coaches that I think are going to get fired this year. I mean, why did I say this year? Next year, if this season for them turns out to be a bust. And here are the coaches I'm going to name. Obvious, Brian Kelly at LSU. LSU's lost 2 games. It don't look like they're going to make the playoffs. They just lost to Vandy. Vandy's playing great football. They're not going to beat Alabama or Oklahoma. They might go 8-4, 7-5. I don't think Brian Kelly is the guy to get them to the playoffs this year. I say next year Brian Kelly's going to be on the hot seat. If LSU don't play in the SEC title or make the playoffs next year, I say after the 2026 season, LSU's going to have to move forward with Brian Kelly. Dabo Swinney's another coach I think will be on the hot seat next year. Now, it appears that Clemson may not even make a bowl game this year. Yeah, they just lost to SMU. Clemson's not that good right now. Dabo Swinney don't want to adapt. He don't want to make changes. He don't want to use the portal. He won't do nothing different in order to move forward and continue success at Clemson. And what he's doing is outdated. So if Clemson don't get it, if Dabo don't get it together next year, after this season, I say he'll be fired next season. Like during next season or at the end of next season, Dabo's going to get fired. So we'll just have to see what happens and go from there. So it appears Dabo could be on the hot seat next year and Brian Kelly. Now, Mike Norvell, there's a possibility Florida State will keep him this year because his buyout is $100 million. Florida State is in a big, big hole. They're really cornered to the wall right now. They may not be able to afford to fire Mike Norvell this year, but it'll be next year. They'll probably have to fire him. This is unacceptable at Florida State. This is what happens when you hire a coach and he's doing pretty good and you don't want to get rid of him. You give him this big old contract extension and now you can't afford to fire the coach. Do these programs ever learn? They don't. Like Texas A&M, for example, Jimbo Fisher. They gave him like $84 million, I think. And they did fire him and gave him his money. How can these programs afford giving these big old contract extensions and try to fire their coach? How? Oh, wait. They bug the fans for money and beg for money. So I think it's what they do. They probably ask money from the donors or the boosters or fans. It'll be coming out of your pocket. And that shows. So, what other coaches I think can get fired next year? Lincoln Riley. Lincoln Riley. He has not changed nothing when it comes to defense. Yes, they lost to Notre Dame. I don't think USC's making the playoffs. Even if they did, they're going to get exposed and they're going to get destroyed by somebody in the SEC or a Big Ten team or a Big Ten foe. Maybe somebody in the Big 12 will destroy them. He has not changed nothing with his defense. So next year, if Lincoln Riley don't change nothing on his defense, if USC don't make expectations or meet to him, they got to fire Lincoln Riley. He's had the same problem at Oklahoma, defense. Same problem at USC. Nothing has changed. It don't look like it's changing this year. It probably won't next year. It has to next year or he's fired. Lincoln Riley could be fired next year. Now, another coach I forgot to mention in the next coach to be fired video is Bill Belichick. Well, I think we see the writing on the wall. I think North Carolina deeply regret hiring Bill Belichick. Look at the state of the program right now. And they just hired him. Spent $10 million. They fired Mac Brown for being too old. Now they hire a coach who's a year younger but still old as dinosaur shit. There's a lot of situation going on in North Carolina with Bill Belichick. So, will he get fired this year? Or will he be on the hot seat next year in 2026 like the coaches I've been naming? So we're going to have to see and go from there with Bill Belichick. Now I'm trying to think of other coaches that could get fired next year, which I named Belichick. Who could be next? Probably Hugh Freeze if they don't fire him this year. If Auburn don't fire him this year, they're stupid. So they have to fire him next year if they don't fire him this season. So he could be on there next year, on the hot seat next year, Hugh Freeze, if Auburn's that damn stupid, if they don't fire him this year. It had to be said. So I'm sure there's other coaches I think will be on the hot seat next year, but I want to make this video, like, subscribe, comment, and all that fun shit. If you like the video, I'm happy with that. And if you don't like the video, I don't care. I don't expect you to like the video. Comment what you think of this video and your opinions, what you want to criticize me on, that's fine. Like, subscribe, comment, all that fun shit, and later.